The achievement gap refers to the disparity in educational outcomes in relation to specific groups of students. For example, those with lower socioeconomic status, immigration or ESL students, marginalized demographic groups, and even gender differences statistically experience lower levels of academic success. I have seen this gap in action because I grew up in a lower income neighborhood. As a young student, we were well aware of the differences between our school and the rich schools, and even between our school and the less fortunate schools in town. This segregation of our school system had less to do with demographics and more to do with geographics. Our town is the perfect example of a town divided by the tracks. The farther north of the tracks, the better off you are socioeconomically. Unfortunately, this is a reality that has not changed. Although the cause behind the achievement gaps are varied and great, there are steps that every community can take to reduce the impact. However, since every community has a different situation, each initiative should be individualized. For my community, I am seeking to eliminate neighborhood schools in favor of open enrollment citywide. This strategy has successfully been implemented in a nearby town with a similar demographic division as my town. I believe that beginning in the summer, a PR campaign should be launched explaining the research behind creating schools filled with communities of students of varying backgrounds versus creating schools dependent on enrollment. The benefit of choosing schools close to parent workplaces, daycares, or other preferred after-school care should be promoted, as well as any special interest group or organization within each school. Public meetings will need to be conducted to vet out the problems and how to overcome them. Changes in the public transportation system may be needed in order to provide safe routes to school for children navigating new areas of the town. The goal of this initiative is to create schools that develop their own community. With a diverse population of students comes a diverse population of parents who can come together to make each school unique. This uniqueness will in turn attract more families, and schools will be able to create a thriving community built on the common desire instead of a common financial denominator. Many of the issues that would make this solution impossible for larger school systems are eliminated by our location. Small town Montana is blessed by the fact that going to a school across town would be the difference between going to a school a few miles away from home versus a few blocks away. This solution is not only viable in my community, but it could make a huge difference in stopping generational poverty, increasing diversity and understanding, and closing the achievement gap.